Hello friends, welcome to my channel IELTSDailyTips.com. In this video, we will be talking about IELTS speaking test and I will be discussing here IELTS speaking part 1, tips and tricks to score high. So let's straight away come to the IELTS speaking part 1. Part 1 is the introduction part of the test, and as you know, if the introduction is good, then you are more confident and the whole test goes good. Now, the trick here is that in the speaking test, you should prepare some of the questions which are commonly asked in the IELTS speaking test part 1. So, here I have mentioned all the things and all the topics which are generally asked in the IELTS speaking part 1 introduction, that is the introduction part. So, the scene here is that when you enter the room, you have to greet the examiner. The IELTS speaking part 1 is the face-to-face interaction with the examiner. You have to greet the examiner, and then examiner will ask you for your passport, that is your ID proof, and after that then your test will start. Now how the test will start, first of all the examiner is going to ask your full name. So here you don't have to say, like suppose your name is John, you don't have to say hi I'm John, you have to say my name is John Smith. And then you have to talk about your then you don't have to say a single line that my name is John Smith. You have to say my name is John Smith, I am from Chandigarh, and my designation is, suppose you're working as an administrative officer, my designation is of an administrative officer and my company is in Mohali. So this is the way, in 2 to 3 lines you have to answer the question. The questions can be related to your, like, are you a student or you work, then you have to answer accordingly. Then your career, and then about, sometimes they ask about your job responsibilities as well. But make sure you answer all these in at least 2 to 3 lines. Don't give one word answer, because it will not be taking towards a high band score. Now the trick here is that you have to prepare some of the topics. Like, I'm not saying that you have crammed the answers. Like, you should know about these, at least you should know about these topics, like your hobbies, your hometown, your family, and shopping, like what you will say when the examiner is going to ask questions related to these topics. The suppose first one, if you get the question on hobbies, like what do you like doing when you're free? What is your favorite hobby? It's like these type of questions can be asked related to hobbies. Then about your hometown. About your hometown, like if you suppose you are from Chandigarh, so you should prepare 5 6 questions related to your home. For example, you can be asked, can you tell me about the village or city you live in? Then you can be asked, what are the problems of your city? Then how do you think these problems can be solved? So these are some of the questions which can be asked related to hometown. And then next, you should prepare is about your family. In the family topic, you can be asked, tell me something about your family. What is the importance of family in your life? Or then they can also talk about the joint families and nuclear families. They can ask you, what are the positive and negative things you see in a joint family? Then what are the positive and negative things you see in a nuclear family? So these are the topics, these are the questions you can be asked related to the family. And then the next topic which you should go through before going for the IELTS speaking test is shopping. So the questions that can be asked related to shopping can be, are you fond of shopping? What is special about your style of shopping? So you can also be asked, where and when do you like to shop? With whom do you prefer to shop? So these are the questions that can be asked. So so i i must suggest and I must say that you should at least go through these 4 5 topics before attempting IELTS speaking test. So now here I will be talking about some tips to remember when you're going for the IELTS speaking test. So first we will talk about the do's of speaking. The first is that you should maintain eye contact. Now proper eye contact with the examiner is very important because it creates interest, and also the examiner is going to listen to you properly, and he or she will feel that you are more confident in your approach. The second thing you should remember is be polite and confident. You should be very polite, you should not be rude when you're giving answers, because it leaves a good effect. Positive approach. While answering the questions, try having a positive approach towards an answer. Don't talk negative things. Just try to be very positive, and you should smile often. Like you should be like examiners should feel that you are very comfortable talking to him or her, and he should feel that you are very comfortable in your language. So these are the things you should remember when you're going for the IELTS speaking test. Now, here I am discussing don'ts of speaking, that what you should avoid when you are sitting with the examiner in the IELTS speaking test. The first things, don't use any short form. Like when we are sometimes when we talk, we say bro, sis, like you have to say your brother, sister. So don't use short forms. The second is no abbreviations. Like when if you're telling that you did your high school from CBSE board, so don't write CBSE. You have to say I did my high school under Central Board of Secondary Education. Then no hand gestures. Don't move your hands while answering the questions because examiner will feel that you're short of answers or you're short of words. No one word answer. Now this is very, very important. No one word answer. Please, examiner is there to test your English speaking skills. You don't have to give answer in one line or one word. You have to speak in at least 2 to 3 lines so that examiner can see how fluent you are in English. No self corrections. Suppose if some you have said something wrong, like then don't try to correct it. And the other thing is, do not use you, yours in your speech, like because it will then straight away point towards the examiner. Then you are directly pointing towards the examiner that you or yours. So don't use you or yours in the speech. So that's all for tips and tricks for IELTS speaking part 1. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like, comment, and share. Thank you.